Hamilton questions the current competition structure of F1. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you Formula One news. Today, we're discussing what Hamilton said, but he seems to have forgotten that he himself went through what Max and Red Bull are experiencing. Before we continue, I'd like to extend an invitation to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. This way, we'll keep bringing you Formula One news. Thank you in advance. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton recently shared his perspective on the current competitive structure of F1. According to the British driver, it's not healthy for a single team to dominate the F1 landscape for extended periods. Since the adoption of the hybrid turbocharged V6 engines in 2014, we've mostly seen Mercedes dominating, with the exception of 2021. That year saw an intense title battle between Mercedes and Red Bull, resulting in a constructors' title for Mercedes, but Max Verstappen clinching the Drivers' Championship. It can't be overlooked that prior to that, Mercedes had already established an impressive streak of 7 consecutive titles. In contrast, Red Bull seems to have adeptly adjusted to the latest technical regulations, giving them dominant advantage throughout 2023. Red Bull's Max Verstappen has emerged victorious in the last 8 races, solidifying his lead in the championship. Given the current situation, Hamilton expressed his concerns, indicating that continued team dominance isn't ideal for the sport or the fans. He stated, "The battle for the top positions should be more fierce." Unfortunately, Red Bull could maintain their dominance in the upcoming seasons. However, he didn't mention the years when he was a champion and Mercedes dominated. It's worth mentioning that Red Bull is pursuing an unprecedented achievement, something Mercedes couldn't accomplish during its dominant period, winning all Grand Prix races in a single F1 season. Always forward-thinking, Hamilton proposed that the FIA consider regulations that establish a specific period for teams to start working on their cars for the following year. This sentiment is even more resonant considering that Red Bull has already begun developing their next car, despite maintaining a dominant position this year. The Milton Keynes team, now as world champions, will face challenges as they'll have the least amount of aerodynamic testing time among all teams. This situation is further complicated due to a penalty they received the previous year for exceeding the spending cap in 2021. While Mercedes has already announced the new W15. We'll stay vigilant and we'll be here to bring you all the updates.